Very respected Pro-Chancellor of Sikkim Manipal University, Professor Ram Narayan, Honorable Vice-Chancellor of University of Calicut, Professor M.K. Jairaj, Mr. Manoj Kumar, Scientist Staff from InflibNet, Professor C.D. Ravi Kumar, IQAC Coordinator from Department of Physics, my dear colleagues, a warm good morning to all. Although everyone has not assembled at 10 o'clock, but at least we want to show that IQAC is starting the program at exactly at 10. At least one event will be based on quality. Last 6 months, it was a hectic period for IQAC. You may be remembering the AAA audit. AAA we conducted, the academic and administrative audit we conducted. Then later to that, we had the NIRF ranking process. We submitted the data successfully. Followed by that, we had the QS data submission for the QS ranking, world ranking. And followed by ISHE survey, it has taken place. Now, newly we have started with the Kerala Institutional Ranking Framework. And presently we are in the process of data input for that. And we hope that we get a better grading and ranking in the ranking process which is yet to come for 2024. And at this point I would like to compliment the IQAC staff with the limited resources. They are trying to do the best. And one of the happiest moment is that IQAC has got a new building. Already inauguration has taken place. And very soon we will be moving into the new building. Some infrastructural work is yet to be completed, and maybe hopefully we will move by next April. UGC has brought down guidelines of how the IQAC should function. And one of the prominent functions which they have charted out is that it is the IQAC of each university and institution has to organize inter and intra-institutional workshops, seminars on quality-related themes, and for the promotion of quality circles. And that is one of our main mandate of the IQAC. And as you may be remembering, in the last NAC and NIRF accreditation process, although we have got good ranking and grade, but still we were lacking in some points, and mainly it was with regarding to our research and publication. That was the lowest scoring what we have got. And this is the time to improve upon that drawbacks, and that is why we are trying to conduct this sort of programs. Very soon, NAC is going to change the accreditation process, and by next December or beginning of 25, they have a process of wherein we have a status of accredited, non-accredited. And in the accredited status, we have 5 different levels. And they say that 1 to 4 levels will be for the national competent universities and institutions. And the 5th will be for internationally competent organizations. So things are going to be more challenging, and we have to get prepared. And although we are right now we are resting upon the grades what we have got in 22, but very soon it has come to 24. In 26, we have to go for the next cycle. So very less time is left for us, and we have to really work on it. That is why we have started this quarterly seminar series, and we plan to continue with this. And today, our quarterly seminar series is being inaugurated. And the first one is based already you must have read from the brochure. It is based on empowering the faculty on research and dissemination. Now in the second seminar, what we plan to have in next June or July, we plan to get feedback from you. Already the program committee has prepared a good feedback, which will be circulated to you by today evening and tomorrow. We will take suggestions from you, and we will plan accordingly so that the next one will be on one of our weak points so that we can improve upon. Now today, we are inaugurating the mentor-mentee portal also, and the inauguration will take place. And what I have to suggest is that we are inaugurating and taking forward this sort of ventures. And you must be remembering that we had the feedback system inaugurated, and we were doing it in full swing before or along with the NAC accreditation process, but things have come down. What request I have is that we should not just restrict it with the inauguration ceremony alone. We should take it forward, take full utilization. Here, Dr. Lejish, the director of the CUCC, will be explaining on to you what you have to do in the mentor-mentee portal and how that can be made more efficient. What I have felt is that getting ranks and grades is still more easy, but sustaining to maintain that grades and ranks is more difficult. And that is what, after taking charge of the director IQAC, that is what I feel. So that is what we have to really look on and try to improve upon. At this point, I will also like to acknowledge that I may not be getting on another occasion. I acknowledge the help and support rendered by our strong team of IQAC coordinators from 36 departments. And I should say that the whole program of this seminar is being arranged by the coordinators. We have a strong team of 36 members, and they have been divided into different committees, and they are taking care of the full activities. Now let me come to my duty of welcoming the gathering. Now, Professor, we have got Professor Ram Narayan as the chief guest, and I feel that he is the apt person because he has always stood for quality in education and research. And whether it be in his period of vice chancellorship of Manipal University in 2010-15, then later on he was the vice president of the faculty development program of the entire Manipal institutions, and later he became the chancellor of Manipal University in Jaipur. Maybe you may be knowing that Manipal has different universities across India and even abroad also. So he was, for a period, he was chancellor of Manipal University in Jaipur. Now he is pro-chancellor of Sikkim Manipal University. And he is still continuing. When I talked with him, he was telling that for 4 decades, he is continuously serving the Manipal institutions. I think the institution, the university, and the Manipal group of institutions doesn't want to leave him. That is why he is still continuing as the pro-chancellor over there. When I contacted him in last December to join with us for the inaugural ceremony of this seminar series, he was a bit reluctant. What I feel is that he is now 71. He doesn't want to travel all this way. Then at last I persuaded him. How I persuaded is that in 2010 I had attended one of his lectures. And that was during the workshop series which was conducted by the three Academy of Sciences in Manipal. And that was a very good event, and I remembered and I told him that that was one of the best lectures I have attended, and kindly give us my colleagues also an opportunity to listen to you. And that is the way I persuaded him, and at last now he is today together with us. So welcome you, sir, for this function. And as you know, our Vice Chancellor, I discussed the whole about the quaternary seminar series with the Vice Chancellor, and he right away said, you go ahead, that is one of the best things what we can do. And one of the things what I have noticed that whenever I enter his chamber with a proposal of any academic aspects or in enhancing some quality aspects, I am sure that will be granted before entering his chamber. That is one of the things what I have noticed. And he gave a green nod, and we have organized now this program. Welcome you, sir, to this function. Mr. Manoj Kumar, he is scientist staff in InflibNet. Many of you may be knowing he is our alumnus. He has did his studies from our campus. But now he is in one of the major positions in InflibNet. As you know, the InflibNet is having more role in playing a more role in collecting the data, especially with regarding to ranking purpose and all. And surely he was very happily. Initially, he told that it is very difficult to move out from Ahmedabad. But when he presented before his director that I have to go to my alma mater and share some of my experiences, he said, director readily agreed. Normally, the director is very reluctant to send the people out from Ahmedabad. But he took initiative, he took interest to come and join with us. Welcome you, Mr. Manoj. And I welcome our dear coordinator from Physics Department, Professor Ravi Kumar. He was throughout in this program. Also, he was part of the program committee. I welcome you also to this function. And coming to my colleagues, now you know IQAC is a center point where you can all join without any barrier. We have departmental programs, school-based programs, but coming to IQAC, there is no barrier. Everyone can come together. We can get together. Let us have a get-together at least in this seminar series. So that is what we have planned. And one of the requests is that try to attend in full and take the best advantage, because we have tried to get the best speakers for the program. So once again, I welcome you all to this function. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I invite our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. M.K. Jayaraj, University of Calicut, for the presidential address.
Very good morning to one and all. Professor Jose Putur, IQAC coordinator, Professor C.D. Ravi Kumar, and our distinguished guests, and our long associate with the University of Calicut, Professor K. Ramnarayan, who is a pathologist and turned to an educationalist, has a long experience. And he has been an associate of Calicut University. Many times he has visited us. Similarly, Manoj Kumar, I think this is the third time we are meeting in the same platform. He's our alma mater and scientist at InflipNet. So we have two eminent persons who can share their experience in the field of education. And today, as we look back, after 55 years, University of Calicut has grown up not only in size, but it's in quality also. And we have missed A++ with a narrow margin. And the grade which we got is a well-deserved one. And as Professor Mr. Manoj Kumar was mentioning, he was always introduced himself to others. He is an alma mater of Calicut University, which carries an A+. And the last time we lost in the NIRF ranking by slightly change its ranking. We have to put our effort maximum to regain our ranking. And today we are the Internal Quality Assurance Cell is conducting the workshop on empowering faculty on research and in dissemination. As all of you know, the universities are knowledge creation centers. And whatever knowledge you create, it has to be disseminated. Unfortunately, we have a pool of talented youngsters as well as experienced researchers who brings a lot of experience. Many of them have experience within India and outside India in the area of research, especially in advanced research. We may be lacking in certain points which we have to rectify ourselves. One of the areas is the dissemination of knowledge. We can have in different ways that whatever knowledge you create, that can be disseminated to the society in different ways. Of course, publication is one of the ways. We have the startup and the entrepreneurship hubs. Now we have a translation research center also. So whatever the faculty, the knowledge created, it can be translated to the society either through publication or through translation research or through knowledge transfer to the industries and other popular forms also there. And Calicut University luckily has all this. We have more than 4 journals, in-house journals, and we also have a radio which provides the society as in the popular means of disseminating the knowledge. Whenever we come to publication, as all of you know, apart from the Calicut University Research Centers, we have 168, more than 200 research centers which is located in various colleges. And when we form the regulation, we have to consider them also. So some of the at some time the regulation is lenient, I would say very lenient. And the quality of publication, we just say that care listed and sometimes peer reviewed journals. In a way, for the colleges, we cannot insist because of their lack of infrastructure, lack of resources. And the colleges, basically, they are knowledge creation centers, they are knowledge dissemination centers. So there is a lack of atmosphere for knowledge creation. And because of the pressures from the student side, they compromise on the quality of research papers. But in university, we cannot do that, even though we have the both regulation, which is common for the research centers at colleges as well as in the university departments. We ourselves have to set a higher standard. Some of the science departments, they were targeting that they will publish their at least one paper in impact factor 5 in a year, and within 3 years they will publish, every faculty will publish research papers which is about 10. And some of the departments have achieved this target. So placing ourselves in a higher target is very appropriate at this time. Because one of the talk, I think, Mr. Manoj Kumar is dealing with this, the quality of publication, how it helps us in ranking. So I request all the faculty members to put ourselves in a position that we will publish in good journals. Sometimes it may be difficult because the students, they want to earn their degree and go out, and but once you fix a target, they will also come into that. Another area which we are stressing is the patenting our whatever knowledge you created, get the intellectual property rights but through the patenting. And we were very weak in this area, and recently, the last 2 years, I think we are slowly improving upon this. This is also which we can place in the research regulations, and I think we have included in that those who publish or those who submit a patent, it can be considered equivalent to a research paper, and they can submit the thesis. So these are some of the, you can say that the UGC insists only one paper, and sometimes UGC was discussing that there is no need for publishing a paper. But we can ourselves put a higher target. Maybe we can insist the students that they should publish at least 2 papers before submission of thesis. In a way, the UGC, whatever UGC say, that there is no need for publication before submission of thesis. It's in a way it's true, but most of the times, as all of you know, the thesis reviewers, maybe people which are knowing to you most of the times. But the paper which you submit is a blind reviewer, so they will you will get a report which is unbiased. So that is why one way it is the advantage that we insist a publication before submission of thesis. This is my personal view. There may be a difference in opinion. For example, most of the foreign countries like USA, there is a committee which assess the progress of the student starting from enrollment to submission. So there is no need for submission of paper. Their progress is evaluated by the certain number. Even there is no evaluator outside the university. There is a committee which monitors the progress of the student. So that's one of the criteria which we can follow. But most of the times, which I see that even the doctoral committee is not properly conducted. So in that case, it's appropriate to have a evaluation outside the campus. I'm not prolonging. I appreciate the efforts put forward by the internal quality assurance cell in empowering the faculty members and guiding them to enhance their quality in research and dissemination. And luckily we have the IQAC has now a building its own, and they will be shifting to that building I think this month itself. So in a way, most of the infrastructure is there in the university, including the Translation Research Center. We have got the funding, and also we have the CIE, Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship Hub. We have a technology business incubation center. We have more than 4 in-house journal. So all these efforts, I am sure that it will enhance our quality, and I'm sure that university can achieve much higher ranking in the next assessment. With these words, I conclude. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. May I now request the Honorable Pro-Chancellor of Sikkim Manipal University, Professor Dr. K. Ram Narayan, for the inauguration of the quarterly seminars series on the theme of empowering faculty on research and dissemination, organized by the IQAC, and also for the inauguration of the Mentor-Mentee portal of the University of Calicut. Sir.
Vice Chancellor, Professor Jairaj, Professor Jose Puttur, Mr. Manoj Kumar, Dr. Ravi Kumar, all the faculty members here who have joined in this very special and important venture, primarily for the inauguration of the seminar series and of the Mentor-Mentee portal. I will conserve, reserve, and preserve what I need to present for the main session that is to immediately follow. But at this point, I just want to draw your attention to 2 aspects about mentoring, because there will be the inauguration of the Mentor-Mentee portal. Many people mix up a mentor with a role model. Please remember, a role model is quite different from a mentor. A role model may be alive, may not be alive, you might not have seen the person. Whereas a mentor requires that communication, contact, connection. So you use the word mentor when you have some sort of a relationship, some interaction, communication. That is a requirement. So it is possible that a mentor can become a role model, but a role model need not always be a mentor. If you're lucky, your role model can become your mentor. So the distinction between the two must be kept in mind. Mentorship requires that contact and communication. The second aspect about mentoring which I want to mention is that there is something today called reverse mentoring. We used to think mentoring is a one-way traffic, old man to young man, no hair to some hair, white hair to black hair. We always think mentoring is from somebody senior, more wiser, to somebody who is junior. Today that concept has changed. Mentoring is a two-way traffic. There is something called reverse mentoring. COVID was an example when many of the senior teachers, I myself, learned so much of technology, forced into technology, and I learned it from my students, my juniors, my assistants. That is reverse mentoring. So mentoring has to be viewed as a two-way traffic. It is not from somebody more older, more wiser. It can also be somebody younger and perhaps a little less wiser, but more capable in other areas. You learn from them. So please keep these 2 points in mind as far as mentoring is concerned. All that I want to say is I'm extremely happy to inaugurate the initiative of the seminar series as well as the mentor-mentee portal. Thank you very much. All the very best.
Thank you, sir, on guiding us on the need of touch points and on importance of growing together. Now, I request Mr. Manoj Kumar K, Scientist F, CS Inflimet Center, Gandhinagar, for felicitation.
Honorable Vice Chancellor of my own alma mater University, University of Calicut, Professor Dr. M.K. Jayaraj, the Honorable Pro Chancellor of Sikkim Manipal University, Professor Dr. K. Ramnarayan, and the very dynamic IQAC Director, Professor Dr. Jose Puthur, and the IQAC Coordinator, Professor C.D. Ravi Kumar, and the galaxy of the faculty members sitting off the dais, researchers, faculty members, ladies and gentlemen, at the outset, let me congratulate Calicut University for initiating. It's a kind of festival for researchers and faculty members. As Honorable Vice Chancellor mentioned, this is third time I shared dais with him, maybe 8th time when I joined Inflimet Center. So I take pride of that I am from the Calicut University, which is ranked A+ from NAC. So many times when I go to other universities, about 140 by the virtue of being Inflimet, I could visit. So wherever I am introduced, Calicut University is always mentioned with my name from graduation from Calicut University. So I take it a proud. Ladies and gentlemen, I congratulate you being a student or a researcher or faculty member of this university. And another thing, sitting in Gandhinagar, Gujarat, working with the University Grant Commission for the policies and implementation of some of the policies. Calicut University come forward all the time to execute the project. As some of you might be knowing, and I also congratulate the new faces, which I did not see last time. There are so many new faculty faces, enthusiastic young faculty, which gives hope for Calicut University to set in the same trend where Professor Jayaraj was mentioning that Calicut University, now this is an introspective day for you, that introspection should come. When introspection comes, sometimes you are the first university sometimes in Kerala initiative many of the project. But that same tempo is to be maintained because other universities are joining. If I take the total number of universities in the country or higher education institution, as he was mentioning, IQAC, as per the survey, there are 1,100 higher education institutions in the country. Out of that, 1,000 institution award degrees, they are called universities. So your university was the 11th university to sign MOU for Shodh Ganga. Now we have 864. So I congratulate you for taking out of 1,000, becoming the 11th university to sign MOU on Shodh Ganga. How many of you know Shodh Ganga? Okay, be proud of it that that is designed by a Calicut alumnus. That is where I am going. Where that Shodhganga, you can see my name and picture there because it was a very tough job. We are talking about research today, publication today, and ranking of institutions. All these are related. Publications, I will be having a detailed session on this. I just want to mention that what will be the next shell of my talk when I am coming to deliver the 1 hour expert lecture topic which is given to me. And I also congratulate Calicut University on NIRF ranking out of this 1,000. You are 70, sir. 70 is not a small number on that. And being a public university, and Calicut University is in a festive mood today when I was walking around the campus. So we should celebrate with this faculty that it is a festive day for us researchers to put little more effort. Why 70? Why NAC A+? We should go to NAC A++. Okay, I am also privileged to be an alumnus of an A++ university, which is none other than that I did my master's from Kerala University, which is A++. So if Calicut University will also become A++, who will take the pride whenever I travel the nation? And I could see some Russian drama performing today. Campus, there was a board Russian drama. I was so happy that I just returned from Russia 30 days back on the government invitation. Where also what we are talking was the Shodhganga initiative and the AI which can be used for this. So Shodhganga, you started submitting the thesis. Now one question to all of you, just to understand that what level of, sir, yours is a talk, general talk. Mine is very specific technically. So I just want to see that where they stand as a faculty. How many of you are seeing Shodhganga? How many of you have seen it? Yes, no? I have a special prize for you. How many PhD theses are there today on it? Approximate. 10,000 difference can be there. How many? Any answer? Sir, this is why we need an introspection. So I request all of you that you have mobile right now? Just give Google Shodhganga and see. At least twice in a month. No, I'm not talking every week. Give Shodhganga in your Google, you will see this figure. Why Shodhganga is so important for research? Because there was a time in India when a thesis is submitted in one university in one region, which can be easily resubmitted in another university just with one page change. Which page? You know. And we did not have a mechanism to find out in our nation that whether it is done or not. In that context, UGC decided, why don't we put it all theses publicly so that we will come to know who did what. And we discussed about this only in 2005. Put it as a guideline and sent to all universities. And some of the universities told, why should we do it? Why should my IPR should be public? Why should I create my content to public? This discussion went on 5 years, and I was part of this discussion. I was part of the first committee also. And second, we decided it will not happen like that. It has to be a notification. Policy with the practice only can make it. 2009, the UGC landmark notification came that within 30 days of publishing a PhD thesis, it should be uploaded in a national repository in open access mode. Worldwide access, freely for everybody. So even if you do something with your PhD thesis, that will be caught later. So your copying, duplication of research, plagiarism, everything will be stopped. First attempt in the country to improve the quality of research. There was, as usual, there was a lot of apprehension, resistance, and some of the university told that we can't do it. But when it is a notification issued by Government of India as a gazette publication, you have to follow it in letter and spirit. There is no other way. And the first university, who signed the MOU in 2010, it's a university from Kerala. I don't know how many of you know it. MG University, Kottayam signed the first MOU on Shodhganga. And I told that I could get one university signed MOU. That set the trend. Now, if you are talking, today the figure is about 868 universities signed MOU. And you are 11th, I told. That's why it is important for me. Calicut University joined it. And you have about 2,000 214 theses was on data. Have you seen the figure now? Within this journey, Manoj Kumar is also called by another name by North Indian. You know it? My phone always rings. Ab Shodh Ganga hai? And I take pride. Yes, I am Shodh Ganga, tell me. I got another name. My name is, that is the reason they are calling every year to me here to discuss. So Shodh Ganga is having 5,18,000 theses today on free access. And you are part of it. Why? Because you started uploading. And I should congratulate, I don't know, Aziz is here, the librarian, who is taking initiative. This is one project. So ladies and gentlemen, every week just go there, click on the subject of you, physics or chemistry, whatever, and see how many are there, and who submitted in the last thesis, and go through the title. I'm not telling that read everything. That will give a different perspective for you to look at. So research become a pleasure. Rather, you are feeling that, oh, I am going for one day to sit before all of these people, what I will do today. You will feel that let this day come. And this country is gradually changing in education aspect, I'm telling. Delhi University, we had to drag people to sit in the audience earlier. This year, 1 month back, a registration form was circulated. Within 24 hours, 600 faculty registered, 600. And colleges are part of it. That is the advantage of Delhi University. Affiliate, not affiliated, it is constituent college. So all faculty, 600, the auditorium capacity was 370. Finally, they told first year, junior faculty cannot attend, only senior faculty. So this is that Shodh Ganga is one project I mentioned. I have 30 projects to mention in my talk. So keep tuned. Another one is NIRF ranking. Both three of them talk that the ranking will be depending on your performance. 5 parameters are teaching, learning, etc. is there. But one of the most important parameter, which I will justify and convince you with the all world ranking models, where publication and research is taken as the major parameter for any ranking in the world. Now, this cannot be VC alone, IQC alone cannot achieve it. This has to be achieved by the quality paper and research conducted by the faculty and research scholars in the university, where you have gone little down. That's why I'm telling this is a day of introspection for us. And I am opening my talk to all of you between 12 to 1. Any questions on the policy? Any question? We have put plagiarism policy. How many of you are using drill bit? The plagiarism tool you are using? One, only one. So this software is given free of cost to you. So I have seen about 1,158 submissions for plagiarism check. I expect that every article written by you should go through a plagiarism. You have another product also, I know that. 2 products are there. Authenticate you are using? Yes or no? Yes. So you have any doubt on this plagiarism? So one is Shodh Ganga, another is Shodh Shuddhi, another is Shodh Chakra. I am not sure whether you have heard about it. Shodh Chakra is complete research cycle of researcher in one platform. And we have e-shows into providing journals. So ladies and gentlemen, I request you, see all this website, at least one as a faculty member, and include it in your syllabus, curriculum, and research ethics should be focused more rather than using the tool. Ethics means the quality of publication written by student. Now AI has come into picture. The biggest challenge is that earlier by seeing somebody's biodata, you are able to judge the person. Now it's not possible. People are creating beautiful resumes by using artificial intelligence. The article is being written by AI, and it is difficult for any tool to find it out, whether it is written by an AI and human being. These challenges are before us, so we have to equip with all of this technological aspect, along with the ranking, and along with the parameter which is used for ranking, how we can focus on the quality publication. Whether you agree with me or not, in India, the quality publication is decided by few publishers. Are they here yet? Scopus and Web of Science, anybody? They are going to follow me after afternoon's talk. So your publication cannot be in any journal now. It has to be in a quality journal. Generally, it is taken as Scopus and Web of Science or UGC care list. So in India, some of the universities, they are now focusing the PG students to publish on Scopus. So number of publication in Scopus and Web of Science will go up in this university. So if we are not focusing now, Calicut University will go down. So this is the time to think about it. With these few words, once again, I congratulate you, and I am very happy to be part of you. I am taking these words because of the reason that I am one of the member of Calicut University, where Calicut University is good shop up. I don't know, another 5 years if I could see, wherever I share dice with vice chancellors, very few like you, sir, Malayalis. So we need more Malayali vice chancellor in other universities, not in Kerala I'm talking. So why the people sitting here are all eligible for becoming vice chancellor. Hopefully you become vice chancellor and call Manoj again to your university in outside Kerala for a talk. Thank you very much for patiently. I wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir. To deliver the vote of thanks, I request Professor Dr. C.D. Ravikumar, IQAC Coordinator, Department of Physics, University of Calicut.
Professor M.K. Jairaj, Honorable Vice Chancellor of the University, Chief Guest, Professor K. Ramnarayan, and who had inaugurated the program, Mr. Manoj Kumar, scientist, my dear heads of the departments and faculties and colleagues, friends, good morning to you all. I am indeed very happy and proud to be here to offer a vote of thanks for this function. As we are running slightly shorter, I would like to conclude faster, but I would like to mention one line, that as academicians, we are the ones who should be in constant touch with future. So these kinds of interactions are quite essential, especially because in our last NAC accreditation, we were the weakest link was research, innovation, and its extensions. And we had definitely improved with the help of our Honorable Vice Chancellor at the helm, putting many efforts to bring in. We started now the incubation center, we had set up the fabrication laboratory, we have the translation center, and hopefully we will be one among the first universities in Kerala to have a campus industry park also. So let me come to my duty here. It's my honor, and with the deepest feeling of gratitude, I would like to extend our deepest feelings of gratitude to Professor M.K. Jairaj, Vice Chancellor of our university, for being here as a president and giving his wonderful words of wisdom as in this program. Next, we have Professor K. Ramnarayan, who is a vibrant speaker. You will see him soon. And it's my pleasure to thank you, sir, for taking the pain of coming here and delivering the inaugural address. We have Mr. Manoj Kumar also. I thank you for the words of felicitation as well as your presence here, and in advance, I would like to extend the words of appreciation for your efforts to bring our university to higher heights. Finally, a program cannot be successful with all our activities. I mean, I am also part of you as a teacher here. And to every participant, from the bottom of my heart, I wish our gratitude and thanks for coming here. One of the missing links that we have is that, I mean, there is a faculty club used to be under UGC's plan, but now it is not there, I think. There is no other way for interactions of faculties here in this campus. So let us make it our IQAC as one of the centers, I mean, one of the centers of one of the occasions, okay, like many, where we could interact and deliver more. So wishing you all the very best and thanking you for your presence. Finally, I would like to thank all the IQAC coordinators, my friends, who has taken the pain for setting up this program. And thank you once again. Thank you, everybody. Thank you once again. Thank you.